Hey dudes, I started this and the camera was crooked. So, normally when I get stuff, I kind of post it up on all my socials and everything. And I'll still do a post on the socials. But I thought I'd do something a little different and talk about what I got and talk about some things going on. Been a pretty cool week though. First off, went to Ollie's with the intention of buying the brown owlbear. But turns out somebody lied to me. It wasn't there at the particular Ollie's. This is the Ollie's. It's a little more out of my way. It's not terribly out of my way, but it is out of my way. So all I had was 100 white owlbears. So yeah, somebody lied. But also, I did find this, and I was kind of happy I did because it was $9, $9.99, and you know. This is one where it's like, I'm glad I got into the Origins line late with the cartoon collection, because this kind of stuff is on clearance everywhere and I can pick it up cheap and I'm not worried about it. No FOMO, nothing like that. It's pretty cool. Also at Ollie's, finally, this has been a while coming. Move, AJ. Howard the Duck. I kind of really wanted this figure. I didn't want to pay no 25 bucks. Because, I mean, it's mostly Khonshu is the... Let's face it, Howard is the accessory and Khonshu is the figure. And I know it's an MCU, but at the same time, I just wanted Howard. You know, it's probably only Howard the Duck we're ever going to see. Ever. So, you know, that's where we stand. And I was kind of glad I waited on this because it showed up at Ollie's. And then I was looking at it going, you know, I don't need too much to finish the Khonshu. And then I looked at what I needed on the side here. And I needed Jimmy Woo, Zombie Scarlet Witch, and He Who Remains, besides Howard. And then I just went, I really don't want He Who Remains. Zombie Scarlet Witch I'm kind of meh on. And Jimmy Woo, I don't hate the character or anything, but I don't want an action figure of him. So I just stuck to my guns and said, no, I'm just going to buy Howard. And I'm not even sure I want a Khonshu. It was just like, yeah, maybe I should just get a Khonshu. But then I was like, nah, maybe not. And I'm going to talk about some observations at retail. The big thing of the week, and you will see this pretty soon. I'm going to push this video up. I got so damn lucky. I'm going to light a little bit here. I got so damn lucky. I went on the Valaverse site at like 11:50 something, and I just remember them saying it'll be up before sometime before noon. I went in. Oh, it's the Crimson Shadow. The Praetorian is up. Click, put in cart, check out. I wanted one as an leader to my Praetorian guard that's coming later. So I was like, okay, I'm done with that. And then lo and behold, I think it was 30 minutes later, I was looking online and people on Facebook were like, man, it's sold out, it's gone, it's gone. I'm like, oh. Okay, whoops. Look, I only got one, guys. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, I only got one. And earlier in the week, I do have an inbox shot of this, but I have him out because I am filming the video for him. I keep saying I'm done, but really wanted that guitar. He was on sale. I couldn't resist. Spent about $15 for him. So, you know, it's pretty cool. So, I mean, some observations from my day-to-day and my week, actually. I have been to 3 Walmarts that are not normally in my scope. It's like, you know, they're all 20 to 30 miles away from me. I've had to go for various reasons. And I went looking around, and, you know, I'm making observations. And one of the big observations I made, and I didn't bring it up in my video this week about it, which was about, you know, things looking not so good for classified. I did notice that when Walmart had all their retro classified moved up to the top shelf, which means they're going to clearance. They had another one had moved all the classified off the shelf and didn't have space. When I was at today, I didn't get a chance to look because I was looking around at stuff, and there was the mom, a grandma, and two boys. And of course, the grandma parks on one side of the aisle, the mom parks on the other side of the aisle, and the kids are in the middle in a very awkward way. They're almost diagonal all to one another. And the kids are looking at wrestling figures. And, you know, I saw about 500 Rock as a Scorpion King, so I guess that wasn't a high demand figure as you thought, was it? And, and it was really funny. And, you know, I heard one of the kids, "You really want to get a Typhoon?" That was funny to me too. I don't know, just the way the kids said it. "You want to get a Typhoon?" Keeping in mind, I live in a semi-southern area, so, you know, you get that kind of accent. And, but yeah, it's like Classified's got nothing. I noticed it looks like Transformers has less space than they used to. Although they did have a drop shipper for the Transformer 1. And I have got a fly in here and it's driving me crazy. The other things I noticed was saw the Acolyte shipper drop, and that's funny to say now. And I gotta say, the Osha and May are spot on likenesses, because it's just that dead look that Amanda Slibern had. And yeah, that's all you need to say is they had that dead look down. I looked over them. I didn't realize how yellow the gold was until I saw the figures, and I was like, oh god, yeah, that threw me off too. And I didn't realize that until I saw the figures, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I thought there was something funky about the palette on this set. So that was it, and man, that was an eye-opener. But I mean, say what you will, none of that bodes well for Classified, in my opinion. I'm not trying to, you know, and I did a video on Classified this week, and some people took it way too hard. And some people quoted things that weren't there. The big one was that they were saying that I said, because I stopped in 87, everybody else will. I didn't say that. I actually mentioned the fact I didn't stop in 87. I paused in 87 for 8 months and was back in with 88. So I'm used to people trying to say things they want to have been said and not listening to what is said, but it also makes them look stupid, so I don't worry about it. I think I said before that one of my first experiences with that was I did a review on the Captain America 3-pack with Captain Britain. It was his 4th Captain Britain in a year. And I prefaced it by saying, hey, I really like Captain Britain, but I don't think he deserves 4 releases. And I think it was a course of 4 months, actually. And I just don't think that's overkill on that character. And the responses were, well, I know why you don't like Captain Britain. It's because you're raised in the States. And I'm like, but I said I like Captain Britain. It's right there in black and white. Because this is when you type shit out. So yeah, another example of people don't listen. Especially some Hasbros who just don't get... I mean, they don't have any critical thinking skills anyway. And when I say some Hasbros, I mean, I'm not trying to say all Joe fans are like this, but there are definitely Joe fans especially. There's some in Marvel Legends too, and I've seen it for years, and there's a lot in Star Wars. I've not witnessed it so much in wrestling. Not seen it so much in indie line, so, but it seems like Star Wars and G.I. Joe attracts these types, so yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. I don't really have much to say. If you haven't, go support Mython the Python and his sorry, I thought I heard somebody at the door. Doesn't never mind me. Go support Mython the Python's charity over at Hella Dope Toys. I'm going to try to do a little thing. I was hoping to be able to show my Hella Dope mug today. It is stuck at the regional facility. I don't know what's going on there. This same thing happened with the, I ordered my wife a Hella Dope mug for her birthday. It arrived 3 days after just sitting there for it sat at the regional facility for 3 days, and then finally arrived. But anyway, I've got one for me, one for my wife. I just finished filming for Loogie, and that will be up tonight. That's going to be a short one. It's going to be funny, because these two guys are in it, and just started filming for Hulk and this guy, and I just dropped some hands. Woohoo! No, Carpet Monster, no! Stop it, Carpet Monster. Doesn't matter, it's Lex Luger's hands anyway. But trying to think what else. I had two really big videos, the Vanguard and the Joe one. Both generated controversy because you can't like what you like. How dare you? And you can't make observations about my dollies. How dare you? One guy actually said, he actually said, alright, shut up and move on. And got mad when I told him no. Don't come to my freaking channel and tell me what to do. Ugh. Although I thought that was a sock puppet account for someone else. But I'm not going to say who. Anyway. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. You know, and I don't throw stuff out there to stir anybody up. I throw it out there knowing it will stir some stuff up. I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. I know it's going to stir stuff up, but at the same time, look at what people are getting stirred up about. These are just toys. Yeah, then why are you freaking out? And that's something I don't understand, and that's, you know, nobody's ever going to be able to explain to me, because it's just, and that is a flat out truth, because some of us are going to like something, and some of us are not. And it's fine either way. There's no big deal. But some want to make it a big deal, and that's fine. Okay. What are my plans for the week? I know I got a notice from Nerdzoic that my retro carded Beachhead's going to get here. This bad boy is going to get moved to the top of the list, and probably will film that today. I may do some filming on Howard and the Wind Raider. I don't know. I may not. I need to push some few things forward and get them out of the way, because they are in my way right here underneath the camera. So that'll be a plus. And yeah, we'll see. But again, it's like, you know, there definitely is going to be more Hordak and AJ, obviously. I've been leaning into that for a while, and I'm getting into a rhythm with those two. So yeah, it's getting good. Found some interesting programs over the course of the week for adding to the cast. I'll say it that way. So we'll see where that goes. You know, it's fun. It's interesting. I'm having a good time. I make a joke in the Lex Luger video about why you do these videos. They only get 4 views, and that's a joke. There was one that got 4 views, and I was like, because it's fun. And this is why I do this, because it's fun. I like talking about things. I like looking at toys. I like having these characters banter. And you know, that's what it's all about, is just enjoyment. And I'm enjoying myself. I hope you are too. I may turn this into a regular segment. I may not. I have not decided. I'm just going to see how this one goes. Maybe do another one when the time is right, and then we'll see. But thanks for watching. Thank you for looking at this channel, and if this is your first time, do like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, and you guys take care, okay?